Tonight on Four-Star Playhouse, Singer presents David Niven in The Bomb.
Here's your drink, darling.
What's the time?
7:30. He's late.
He always was.
Now, darling, you won't have to say anything. I'll explain it to him.
Richard's not the sort that will listen to explanations.
All the better. I hate scenes.
Darling, don't leave me alone with him. He can be awfully persuasive when he wants to be.
So can I. Honestly, darling, I don't see why you feel you even owe the guy an explanation. He certainly doesn't deserve one.
I can't just go off and marry you and let him read about it in the papers. It wouldn't be fair.
Well, why not? He never considered your feelings when he went wandering off around the world expecting you to be sitting here waiting for him whenever he felt like turning up.
No.
And I wish he'd hurry up so we can get this over with.
What time do we have to be at Epsom?
8?
It's Richard.
Take it easy, darling. I'll see he doesn't give us any trouble.
It's up to me.
Hello, darling. For you. Had a terrible time finding those. All the shops were closed.
Oh, Richard, they're lovely. Oh,
Oh, good evening.
Richard. Mr. Quine, Mr. Lillian.
Oh, I'm delighted to know
You
you.
do. There's something you should know about me right here and now, Lillian.
What's on your mind? Have you robbed the bank or something? Darling, I missed you so much.
Take your hands off her.
Look, I don't want to be old-fashioned, but aren't you being a trifle possessive?
Well, it so happens, Lillian, that I have every right to be possessive. Janet and I are engaged. We're going to be married.
Oh, congratulations, Mr.
Quite.
Mr. Quine. You're a very lucky man.
I'm sorry, Richard. I hate to have you hear it like this. I tried to write several times,
Darling,
but
it's wonderful news. I'm delighted for you. Now tell me, how did it happen? Well, how did you meet Mr.
Quine.
Mr. Quine?
we met playing ping pong.
Playing ping pong? Ping pong? Well, that's a man's game. Well, I don't notice any ugly rush to give me a drink, and I would love to toast the happy couple.
I'll be glad to get you one. What are you drinking?
Have a large brandy, please. Are you out of your mind? You can't go around being called Mrs. Quiet-Eyed or whatever it is and playing ping pong for the rest of your life.
I love him, and I'm very happy. I'm going to marry him.
Why didn't you tell me this before? I'd have come home sooner.
Here you are, Lillian.
Oh, thank you. Well, all the very best to you both. When are you going to dive off?
Tomorrow, Richard.
Tomorrow?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, we don't want to be rude, but I must get Janet out to Epsom by 8 o'clock. The whole family is waiting.
All the Quines?
Yes, that's right. All the Quines.
You mind if I kiss the bride? Well, goodbye, Mr. Quine. Sir, good luck.
I must say, Lillian, you've taken this remarkably well.
All's fair in love and war.
Nice you feel that way.
I certainly do.
well start, darling.
What's wrong?
No, I don't know what it is. I think it's about time I got a new car.
What are we going to do now?
Well, I suppose I might be able to call a mechanic or something. It's rather late, though.
Here comes somebody. Maybe they can help.
Oh, it's Lilium.
Well, I'm so glad I caught you before you went away.
Richard.
Looks like we may not get away at all.
What's happened?
This car, something. Do you know anything about engines?
Me? No, not very much. Look, I hope you don't mind. I found a shop that was open still, and I brought you a small wedding present.
Well, that's darn nice of you.
Oh, it's nothing, but it's practical. Well, I suppose you'd better try and do something about getting you two to Epsom.
Yes, I was thinking of calling a mechanic.
Oh, I don't think you'll find anybody this time of night.
You simply must get to Epsom. It'll be a big party, and the family will be terribly disappointed.
We can't disappoint all these hundreds of quines, now can we? Let me take you.
No. Really, Richard, we can get along perfectly well
Certainly
without
appreciate your offer, old
Oh,
boy.
don't be so silly. It's no distance at all. Besides, it'd be a great pleasure to help out.
Well?
See if you can get a mechanic first, Charles.
Oh, well, I'll try. You've got to give me your keys.
I'll stick around, just in case.
Thanks.
A charming fellow.
Richard,
Hmm?
what are you up to?
Who, me?
Coming back here with a wedding present.
Oh, it's not much, I know. But you didn't give me much notice. It's a lucky thing I dropped by. You might never have got to Epsom tonight.
Quite a coincidence, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, quite.
I can't see a thing.
A dreadful night.
Are you sure we've taken the right road?
Now, don't worry. Old Skipper Lilium will get you through.
I still think you should have turned left back there.
No, left will take us back to London. I know this is the right road for Epsom.
But we've been driving for nearly an hour. We should be there by now.
We probably are, without even knowing it. I've never seen rain like this.
No.
Are you determined to go through with this thing? I said, are you determined to go through with this thing?
Why this sudden interest?
I've always been interested.
What happened?
I don't know.
Well, we'd better get out and take a look.
How is it?
Stuck good.
Doesn't look much like the road to Epsom, does it?
No, it certainly doesn't. Looks more like a cow trail.
Where are we?
Well, there's no telling. You'll get your death of cold. You better get back in the car.
Well, I can't sit in the car all night.
I'm really terribly sorry.
Both of you get in the car. I'll try to find a house or something.
There might not be a house for miles.
We've got to get help to phone the family.
This is terrible.
Well, I'll go with you, Charles.
Oh, darling, you can't go trudging around in this rain.
Well, I'm certainly not going to stay here.
Why don't we all go? One might get lost.
Yes, one might.
Well, all right.
Come on.
You certain about this, Danny?
Oh, yes, sir. We were playing up there this afternoon. We were just playing.
And you shouldn't have been.
Yes, sir. It's almost buried in the basement, and we started to dig it up. We didn't know what it was at first. When we found out, we ran as fast as we could.
There have been cases like this quite frequently since the war. Another was found only last month in Coventry. The Germans dropped lots of bombs. Some of them didn't explode. The old McDougal place, you say, huh?
Yes, sir. A great big one in the basement.
Hello? I want to talk with Colonel Briggs.
East out of the rain.
Very lucky to find these candles. The Germans really bashed this whole homestead, didn't they?
How do you feel?
Uncomfortable.
Well, now we just have to make ourselves as comfortable as we can till this rain lets up. After all, it might be a great deal worse.
Must have been a big raid to do all this.
Look, I don't think this rain's ever going to let up. I think we ought to keep going.
Oh, no. Janet's soaked.
Yes, I know, but I don't think this place is quite as suitable as I thought.
We appreciate you giving us a ride to Epsom, old boy, but I think we should shelter here till the rain lets up.
I have a feeling this place is not all that it was cracked up to be.
What's the matter with you? You thought it was fine just a second ago.
That was before I noticed the bomb.
Bomb? What bomb?
That bomb. Of course, it's probably been here these 2 years, but I have a theory we ought to let it sleep in peace.
Come, Janet. Let's get out of here quickly.
Blimey! That was a close one. I swore I heard a woman scream. That's right, sir. I thought I heard it too. You don't think there's somebody down there, do you?
Well, if there is, they're trapped.
Must be a ton of rubble.
What are we going to do?
We may never get out of here.
What is it?
Listen.
The bomb. It started ticking.
Richard?
Yes.
We've got to get out of here. We've blown the kingdom come.
Maybe it won't go off. Richard, think of something.
I can't. I'm too numb.
There must be some way out, window or something.
There's no harm in looking.
No other way into that basement, sir.
Corporal, help the sergeant unload the equipment, then get back to camp on the double. Bring back enough men and tools for a big job of digging.
Yes, sir.
Happening, Constable. Let's see if you can find another weak spot in the floor.
Like rats.
Not very flattering.
This is your fault, Lillian.
Look, I'll apologize when we get out of here.
If we get out of here. If you hadn't gotten us lost, we'd have been in this.
Charles, stop it. Richard.
What?
I think the ticking's getting slower now.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure, but I seem to remember that so long as it is ticking, we're all right, because that's the timing mechanism. When it stops ticking, that's when we have to worry.
Colonel, I think I found something, sir. Looks like a small hole in the floor.
Yes, it might lead all the way through at that. Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
No, my sergeant.
Yes, sir.
There's a small hole here. You got anything you could use to break away some of the stone around it?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Can I have a light over here a minute, sir?
To make that hole big enough, we might pass a phone to whoever's down there, find out what the situation is.
It's a good idea, sir. There are, sir, hammer and chisel.
Good. We'll get on with it.
You'll have to help me clear this away, Lillian. The bomb's going to explode any second.
You can dig for a week in that stuff and not get 3 feet.
Well, it's better than wandering around doing nothing.
Charles is right.
All right. Let's hope you don't bring the rest of it down.
Look out!
There's somebody up there.
They're trying to get through to us.
Help! Help! There's a live bomb down here! Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
There's a live bomb down here!
Somebody yelling for help. Sounds like a man this time. Can't make out what he says. Something about a bomb.
Well, get on with it quick.
Yes, sir.
Seems to be ticking slower.
I'm frightened.
Aren't we all?
They're through.
It's all a small hole.
Help! Help! Hello. Take it easy. We're passing a phone down here.
What do you say?
I couldn't hear something about sending down a phone.
Oh, no, get out of here.
Hello up there! Get us out! There's a bomb down here. It's ticking. It's going to explode. Get us out! Don't tell me to shut up. I say get us out up there!
Yes. Hello. Listen, whoever you are, there's a bomb down here. It's ticking.
Bomb's down there, all right, and the man says it's ticking. This is Colonel Briggs. We've got the equipment here to deactivate the bomb. It might take some time before we can get through to you.
But listen, you've got to get through to us. It's been ticking for some time now. Yes, there are 3 of us. Now, how do I know how long it's been ticking? He says he has sent for men and equipment to dig us out, but they've got to come 15 miles all the way from Aldershot.
Give that to me. Hello. Hello, look. Is there anything we down here can do about the bomb?
Are you crazy?
Yes, I understand. No, well, we haven't had any experience. All right.
What are they doing?
Apparently I was right. People upstairs say that as long as the bomb goes on ticking, we're safe.
And what if it stops?
Well, then the fuse is set and the slightest jar will send it off. They suggest that we take the bomb apart ourselves.
We should try to take that bomb apart?
First of all, they're going to lower a flashlight, the necessary equipment, then they're going to drop the phone again and tell us how to do it.
No. It's suicide.
Well, what's the alternative? To sit here till the bomb stops ticking? When they start digging upstairs, they'll probably set off another cave-in.
There must be some other way of doing it.
Any intelligent suggestions will be gratefully received. Yes, it's still ticking. Much slower now. How long do you think we've got?
I'm sorry, but there's really no way of telling. We'd have to ask the German bombardier to set the timing mechanism.
I see. The cap? No, it's pretty much buried. All right. Janet, hold up the flashlight. Come on, we're going to dig this thing out.
Dig it out.
Yes, we haven't got long.
Go on.
Come on!
They've uncovered it. Good Lord, it's loose.
It's all right, it's free. What do we do now?
The first thing to do is secure it. Make it fast so that it can't move around. You use the clamps for that. Yes. Now, fasten the clamp to the body of the bomb. Oh, about the middle.
All right. Hey, these clamps are much too small.
Too small? Good Lord, man. How big's the bomb? Good Lord, it must be a 1,000-pounder. Well, if it's that big, there's not much chance you'll move it around. You've just got to be careful of the cap. Now, you've got to loosen the cap, so be very careful. Take those 2 wrenches.
Yes, I've got them. Now what?
Now, attach one of them to the cap and the other to the body close to the cap. You work in the opposite direction, pushing the cap wrench away from you and holding the other for leverage and steadying the bomb.
All right. I can't budge it.
Well, it's probably well rusted. Keep trying. Mind you don't jar it.
Okay.
Oh, no, stop it. Stop it, you'll kill us all. No, I won't let you kill us all. No, stop it. No!
It's all right. The cap's loose.
Now listen, this is most important. You've got to disarm the fuse. Unscrew the cap all the way.
Cap's off. All right. Janet, bring the light round. Hold it steady. Put it right in here. Got it. Looks like a lot of spaghetti. Which is the fuse? Yes, I see. 3 pieces of metal bunched together. All right.
What happens now?
Just one last little detail.
All right. Now, fasten one of the clips to the body of the bomb. Good. Now, listen most carefully. This is the last step and the most important. 2 of those pieces of metal are terminals. When you fasten that other clip to either of those terminals, the bomb becomes harmless.
They all look alike to me. How do I know which is which?
Now, just listen. The other piece of metal is called the trembler. The slightest touch on that and the bomb explodes.
No. I should get away. I should get away. Kill us all.
Charles! Please
Kill
don't!
us all.
Hello? Sounds like they're fighting.
Stop it! Charles!
Hello? Hello? It's dead. Must have broken the wire.
Oh, blimey, look at this.
Get another phone quickly.
Stop! Stop it!
Thank you, darling.
What's wrong?
It stopped. That means the slightest movement will set it off. Hello? Hello, it stopped. Hello?
What are we going to do?
We're going to have to disarm it ourselves. He said that 2 of these are safe and the 3rd is the trembler. If I touch that...
Do you know which is which?
No, he was just going to tell me when the fight started. We just have to take a chance, that's all. Bring the light closer. I love you very much, you know.
Yes.
If I touch the wrong one,
I really love you very much too, Richard.
eeny, meeny, miny.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? What's happened down there? Hello? Hey. Oh, there you are. So what happened? No. He disarmed the thing. He said it stopped ticking and he had to take a chance. Sure. Here come the trucks, sir. We'll get the men digging at once. Righto, sir.
All those hundreds of crimes are going to be terribly disappointed.
I guess this is my night for explaining. What are we going to do with your wedding present?
We'll give it to Charles. He might need it to start his car.
Richard.
Well, he was the first to agree. All's fair in love and war.
Hello, can you hear me? What's happened down there? Hello?